Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What is going on, guys? Happy Thursday to you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely outstanding evening tonight. I guess to tell you, it's pretty cool to be in the digital asset space right now. Holy wheat say win. What's going on with that dude? Did I see something about Uphold? What? Did I hear something about Uphold in the XRP Tip Bot? Pretty impressive. Hold on one second, guys. Green string. Good to see you guys tonight. Yeah, what a great time to be in a digital asset space. I got to tell you, I had an exciting phone call today. Really exciting phone call. Really sharp guys, young guy, right around 30, but really sharp, passionate. Really excited about the cash value life insurance and talking with him and what he does with what he's doing with his business and his clients. Really cool. Really popular guy on YouTube as well. So that was really cool to have a conversation with him. Yeah, absolutely. So really exciting, guys. Absolutely good stuff. Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be a process, and I like the fact that it is going to be a process before things actually get up and running with him. But very cool. So next week, another phone call. And then another phone call. So I like it. I like the way he operates. What's going on, D. Kirchner? Good to see you in the stream tonight. Hello and good evening. Comedian Chuck Real is in the building in here. And D, good to see you, bro. TJ Jackson, what's good, bro? Good to see you. XRP Joe is in the building. How you doing, XRP Joe? I appreciate you guys taking the time to tweet out this stream to people on Twitter. I always appreciate when you guys take the time to do that. We want to get to 3,000 is like yesterday. We want to get there without question, and that definitely helps to bring new people on the stream. So appreciate you guys when you take the time to do that. I know XRP Joe has been on that big time, so I definitely appreciate it. XRP Rocket Man, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, Mabe. Mabe, oh, did you change that for me? I hope you got my comment. I hope you got my response to your comment. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. XRP Thouzilla's in the building. What's going on, XRP Thouzilla? Hey, y'all. What's going on, Elizabeth? Good to see you, miss. Yeah, I tell you, I'm wondering. Yeah. Good to see you guys without question. Happy Thursday again. Good evening. It's a great time. It is a great time to be in a digital asset space without question. Forgot me, my business partner is texting me off the hook like something's going on there. It's good to see you guys. What's going on in the crypto world? I've been out of the loop. I saw BK had a title to his YouTube video. I didn't see it, but XRP is will be the global asset. I'm liking that. I have to be sure to check that out. I'm liking the sound of that. XRP will be the global asset. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, that would be really good. Really good. Maybe sober. That would be really good. Meet up for some cocktails without question. Crypto Don Juan is in the building. What's good, brother? Anything going on in with the coin, with the price and all that stuff? I saw a very interesting conversation on Twitter too, as well. We're going to cover that. Well, we'll talk about that now. Somebody on Twitter said, if XRP gets to when XRP gets to $5, okay, will there be enough? Well, he said if XRP gets to $5 and people who have 30,000 XRP or more, will they be able to cash out at $5? And I believe someone posted a tweet or something from oh, so it was here's what is it? Here's Joe Cat's response to that kind of question. It was on Quora, okay, and I didn't listen to the response or read the response on Quora, but Galgatron came on. Galgatron came on and said, I have to disagree with Joel Katz. I'll have to disagree with him. So I'm guessing that Joel Katz, David Schwartz said that there would be. And Galgatron said he says he has to disagree with him. And then David Schwartz came back and said, I guess I was supposing that everyone would want to. I'm supposing that everyone would want to. And I responded, after reading everyone else's tweets, I responded, yeah, I don't know. I think a better question would be, why would anyone with 30,000 or more XRP cash it all out at $5? So I don't know if he got any responses to that, but that was kind of my thing. So the guy wanted to know if there would be liquidity, or would those people who have wallets 30,000 or more in XRP. I personally say without question. But I believe Galgatron said when it was $3 and something cents, there wasn't enough liquidity to cover. Okay, which means there wasn't enough people trying to sell at $3.80 to me. Because if there was enough people selling at $3.80, there would be enough liquidity for people to buy at $3.80. And I just don't think that there was. I don't think there were a lot of people selling at $3.80. There were a few. There were a few taking some gains, but I believe the vast majority of people, in the XRP community completely understand to go from 30,000 to 0 XRP at $5. At $5. Hey, I love you. At $5. Yeah, I don't think so. You took the time, effort, energy, resources, right, to get the 30,000 XRP. Trust me when I tell you this, the people who have 30,000 or more XRP, I'm going to say 90 to 95% of that got those before the 2017 bull run. I'm going to say 90 to 95%. And the only reason why I'm going to say 90 to 95%, because I believe there was a certain percentage of people who didn't get a chance to take it, who had it at, 1 cent and 2 cents and less, who didn't cash out at the $3. They missed out or chose not to. I believe the vast majority of people with 30,000 or more XRP, the vast majority, well, it might be 5% and 5% of the 30,000 or more was after 2017. All right. So you got the whales, right? You got the whales who I think the vast majority of people with those big wallets didn't ultimately understand XRP until after the moon, after it did its thing, and then it just was hanging out sideways between 20 and 30 cents. I believe that's when the vast majority of people with those size wallets got into XRP. I don't think they got into it prior to the bull run where it went up to $3.77. That's just my opinion. So that's why I asked the question. That's why I made the statement. I don't know. Maybe a better question is, why would someone with 30,000 or more XRP be cashing out at $5? So anyway, that's my little rant for today. I don't understand that. Do you guys? I don't get that. Everybody say, hey, what's up to everyone in the building? I said, hey, what's up, TJ Jackson, XRP Joe. Marvin is here. What's up, Marvin? Good to see you, man. Yeah, always great, brother. Good to see you tonight. Yes, we are. The family as well. Thank you, XRP Joe. Thanks for asking. XRP Thouszilla, good to see you. Crypto Don Juan, my dude. Life is great, bro. What's up with you? Win Mullet is in the building. What's up, Win Mullet? Some real guy. Hey, Crypto Siege. What's up with you, some real guy? Good to see you tonight. So what's up with the Vitze win and Uphold? Did you guys hear that? See that? Yeah, interesting story. Very, very interesting story. I'm going to go over that tonight as well. China buying BlackRock? Whoa. XRP Thouszilla. Let me share this one. XRP Thouszilla says, I am looking for articles about China buying BlackRock. Whoa. Is that right? I watched the video earlier today on Twitter. It was a YouTube video, but I watched it on Twitter. China's yuan is trying to do its thing. Win Mullet said, yeah, he's excited. He got commissions coming. Who's that, Win Mullet? Are you guys having a conversation among yourselves there? Oh, no, I'm saying I'm excited, Win Mullet, not that guy. The guy was the guy is still learning a lot of stuff. Not on the product. He's well versed in the product, but he's definitely still learning some stuff. Taken from someone who's been in business for himself since the mid 80s. I hope that he gets some commission. I hope so. If he's going to take the time and effort to deal with me and my questions and my vetting, I hope he's getting some. I hope he's getting some commission. Let me see. Did I miss anyone? Will XRP. What's up, Will? How you doing, brother? XRP Joe, the pioneers are all present and accounted for. I like that. I like that. Let me share that one. That's a good one right there. The pioneers are all present and accounted for. That's a cool place to be. I'm telling you, it is a cool place to be, to know that you're an early adopter in an entirely new asset class. Think about it. You hold digital assets that the world, they don't even know about it yet. Valuable assets. They don't even know. They don't even know there's a new asset class being created right underneath their nose. They don't even know it. And you're here. You're playing the game and winning. You're playing the game and winning. That is absolutely outstanding. So I saw something on Twitter. Vitze win. It's like, XRP community, please, urgent. Please take the time to read this message. Da, 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 da. And he puts in a little blog on Coil. So let's go over that together. Tyson Bailey's in the building. Hey, Tyson, what's going on with you, brother? All coins are starting to go soon. Yeah. TJ Jackson. That's why you're my dude. That's why you're my dude, TJ Jackson. I might still be buying at $5. In fact, if you check my tweet, my second response was, I will be buying at $5. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can even find that. Can you find your own tweet? I guess you can. Hold on, let me see something. Well, how do you find your own tweet? Go to your own thing. I am such a novice on Twitter. Hold on, let me see. Go here, I think. Nope. I guess that's not how you find your own tweet. I don't know. Tweets and replies, maybe? Let's see that. Oh, there it is right there. Let me show you. All right, here I am here. Let's do a little share. Oh, goodness gracious, word brave. So here was Mr. Keith Hall. Shout out to Keith Hall, right? Keith Hall says, answer to, if XRP is $5, Would there be enough liquidity in the market for all of those people who own over 30,000 coins to cash out and buy David Schwartz? So looks like David had his response to said question. And it says here, if XRP hit $5, would there be enough? Okay, so he answered it on Core. Okay, core.com. He had an answer. And Galgatron, let me see. Will it show it? And what Keith did is he put it to Crypto Eddie, Mr. B XRP, Galgatron, Lee from SPQR Media, and the boys from Love for Crypto. And let me show you my responses first. I said, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a better question is, why would anyone with 30,000 or more coins be selling for $5? And I said, I will be buying at $5, not selling. How about that, TJ Jackson? Great minds, bro. Great minds, brother. Great minds. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. How about that? Maybe so we had to get some more of that XRP, huh? I hear you. I hear that. I know the dilemma, the predicament of more accumulation. I know it's tough. It's tough, maybe so. Alex Jeet's in the building. What's going on, Alex Jeet? Are you on the road, bro? Be careful. Be careful driving, brother. Morris Prince C7 is in the building. What's going on, Morris Prince? Absolutely, guys. Do me a favor. If you haven't done it already, smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't had a chance to sub to the channel. We're almost at 3,000. We want to get there and knock that out without question and then blast right past that. And don't forget to ring the notification bell as well. All right, I said hey to Tyson. You do indeed. You absolutely do indeed. When Mo says, don't you need buyers if you're selling? You do need buyers if you're selling. Absolutely. Absolutely. So 30,000? 30,000? And my thing is this. You need it, right? I would be one. I mean, I'll take 5 for $100. I mean, I'll buy something at $5 so that I can move it at $100. I'll buy something at $5 so I can move it at $200, $300, $400 Absolutely, I would. YouTube biggest douches in the building. What's up, guys? What's up with you, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Kojo XRP 69. Hey, just found your channel. Well, I appreciate you being here, Kojo XRP 69. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the hangout, if you're enjoying the chat, and ring that notification bell, my bro. Appreciate you being my friend, I should say. Don't know if that's a male or female. And I appreciate you being here, Kojo. Yeah, Morris Prince C7. This is my point. Only a Billy would completely cash out at $5. Yeah. I mean, you took the time, energy, and your resources to get the 30,000 or more XRP, and you're going to cash them all out at 30,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just know this. I mean, Galgatron's talking about the latency. The latency? Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I would be buying $5. You're welcome, Kojo. I think Jerry Brennan is in the building. Hey, Jerry, how are you, my friend? Anytime. So I don't know, my friend. $5 anytime soon. I don't know. Tyson Bailey's like rebuy. Yeah, I don't know. XRP Joe, indeed. That is exactly right. This is what I'm saying. And it's not just me, it's right. It's the content creators, all the XRP community, right? Somebody who cashed out 30,000 XRP at $5 is clearly not watching Crypto Siege. That's right, because that's what it's about. It is about the Crypto Siege, if you know what I'm saying. Monk Studio's in the building. What's going on, Monk Studio? I like that comment, Monk Studio. I'm going to share that. Monk Studio says the institutional use case and consumer FOMO this time around will change that dynamic, and liquidity will only peak out at the top. What the top is for this cycle, no one knows. I agree 10,000%, Monk Studio. 10,000%. I completely echo your sentiments there. Because that's why I said I believe the vast majority of those people with those 30,000 or more wallets, they just beginning to understand the value in XRP. They learned after the bull run. They did their homework and due diligence after the bull run. I believe that 10,000%. That's when they did it. They did it after, when XRP was at 20 cents going sideways, and that's when Wall Street, right? MoneyGram. Think about the MoneyGram situation. A lot of that, all of these big time wallets, Wall Street, after the bull run, after they were convinced that this wasn't just a speculative market, right? All right, make sure. Rob, how you doing, Rob? Good to see you. YouTube working. Chris Mazzola said YouTube work. You work hard on YouTube, bringing solid content basically every day. You deserve way more subscribers, man. Chris, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Where are you checking in from, Chris? Appreciate you being here, bro. You work hard on YouTube, bringing solid content basically every day. You deserve way more subscribers, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And it's my fault because I believe what I was doing was titling my videos the wrong way. But it's all good. I'm here for the long haul, man. And I appreciate you, brother. What do y'all think of LBR? Why? And you're going to upload to it. What is LBRY anyway? YouTube biggest juice. I've heard of I've heard it mentioned. I'm not familiar with it. Is that short for library of some sort? Jay Fretless is in the building. What's up, Jay Fretless? Rob Singh is here. Good to see you. Rob Singh says $5 would be tempting, but $20 plus is my first sell order. I hear you. And there's nothing wrong, get it. I get some people are going to take some off the top at $5. I get it completely. But all 100% of your holdings and you have 30,000? Yeah, I don't see that. TJ Jackson, my first sell point, 3 digits. Nice. I love it. Yeah. And my guess too, Jay Fretless, is my thing is, and that's a good point, but my thing is most of them don't have 30,000. I think that's why he made a point to specify such a high number of XRP. Because that's time, money, resources. The dude is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Legendary is here. I'm doing outstanding, the dude. Good to see you in the stream, man. MG is here. How you doing, MG? Good to see you. Rob's like, I'll sell a small bag at 50. I'll sell a small bag at $50. I hear you, bro. Like we got two, maybe 3 early cash outs. But this, that's small bags, right? Elizabeth says her first is at $10. I hear you. And a lot of that stuff is right, depending on the bag size you have as well, right? I mean, we're suffering through, how many days of the bear market? Right? Lots of future whales. All right, so I think I got everyone coming in. For sales here, hey, Siege, I'm part of that new class. I hear you, bro. Absolutely, I agree. I believe you. For sales, that I'll even buy at $10. Right, right. You can't walk away from 10x and 15x's. I mean, you know what I mean? All right. So, what do we want to cover first here? I want to cover the Raf Conman tweet because I thought this was really, really interesting. So, let me share this. Because, hey, One Mullet, remember when we said we did that stream when we covered that Ripple higher, right, for the new position in the loans, right? And we say it was going to be a lot of people doing some stuff about that, right? A lot of videos. Like, what is that all about? What is that going to look like, right? And even on our stream when we first covered it, it was like, what does Mark, what does that mean? Providing capital. What's working capital look like? What does that look like? Do they got a treasure trove of billions of dollars in fiat? Do they have a treasure trove of billions of dollars in fiat? Yeah, I don't think so. So what is that working capital that they're providing? Right. So here's Raf of Conman. He always has some very, very interesting tweets. Am I sharing? I don't see that I'm sharing. Wait a minute. Share screen. I didn't share it. There it is. There's the share. I'm rambling on. Forgive me, guys. And so this is an interesting tweet from Wrath of Conman. A Ripple loan hypothesis. Right, let's check out this hypothesis. Developing loan products for small, medium businesses and illiquid places needing cross-border funds would allow them to use XRP liquidity in those quarters while freeing small businesses from bank overhead expenses. It then gets white labeled by remittance companies like MoneyGram, etc., or remittance companies, MoneyGrams, etc. Right? Makes sense, right? And this is what he tweeted after that. He says, I'd like to consider this confirmation a hint even, but it's honestly just coincidence that this came out 5 minutes after the tweet. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's cover it. So Ripple tweets this out after, oh man, do I got to go up? What in the world? What? I got to go through all that? I didn't know I had to go through all that. What in the world? I got to get this, guys, because I want to read this. Oh, gosh. You're okay. Thank you for your interest in our SME white paper. You'll receive a report in your mailbox shortly. You can also download the report here. Well, let's download the report then. Big opportunity in small business payments. Now is the time to capitalize on SMEs cross-border payments. Again, Ralph Kahneman said, I thought it was fairly interesting, almost like a hint that Ripple, within 5 minutes of me tweeting out that hypothesis, that this is what they would tweet out. Let me ask you something. Do you think that was a coincidence? from Ripple that within 5 minutes of Ralph Kaman putting out that hypothesis that this comes out. Small and medium-sized enterprises are a growing, underserved market in cross-border payments. No place is this more true than in emerging markets with over $100 billion in potential revenue annually. Using new technology, you can finally tap this market. Blockchain technology offers a solution to lower costs and create a lucrative opportunity for financial institutions. Let's not forget Brian Brooks. Let's not forget Michelle Bond pointing out Brian Brooks' statement at the CoinDesk consensus. Like, you don't have to be taking deposits and selling CDs and money markets and right. And you don't have to have checking accounts necessarily to be regulated as a bank or banking institution. I mean, what if you're just doing one thing, like doing loans? SMEs in emerging markets, a high growth revenue opportunity. This is what Ripple tweeted out to him within 5 minutes of him tweeting out the hypothesis. Small and medium-sized enterprises are a dynamic force in the global economy today and a growing source of cross-border payments. This is essentially true in emerging markets. I'm not going to read all of this, trust me, where SMEs account for 60% of employment and 40% of national income. Although the de-risking trend in emerging markets is hampered in international finance, new payment technologies are increasingly providing SMEs with opportunities to source talent and supplies abroad and expand into foreign markets. Not surprisingly, we're seeing notable growth in business-to-business cross-border payments market, with the market exceeding $125 trillion in 2017, according to a McKinsey & Company report. The firm estimates revenue from this market will surge another 9% by 2022, reaching almost $3 trillion. Do I want to read that? Opportunity in emerging markets. Okay, yeah. The opportunity in small, medium enterprise B2B cross-border payments is especially strong in emerging markets. About 2/3 of these payments are from developed countries, while profitability and growth is twice as high in emerging markets as in the developed world. SME cross-border payments revenue in emerging markets have reached as much as 100 to 100 billion annually, according to Ripple's analysis, with data from FXC Intelligence and Capernasia. The majority of this revenue opportunity is found in Asia Pacific and Eastern Europe. Do you guys get what I'm saying? SMEs' needs are specialized and largely unmet. The SMEs' needs are specialized and largely unmet by traditional systems. I'm not going to go on any further. I hope you guys can get a hold of this PDF. But do you get where I'm saying, guys? Do you think that was a coincidence? You think that was a coincidence? Hey, XRP Joe, you think that was a coincidence that Ripple tweeted that out immediately? Immediately. Do you think Ripple was like, oh man, we've gone from 100 employees to 95. We need to put a job order out. Let's create a job, put a job order out so we can increase. We want to get back to 100 employees. You think they were just laying around, had nothing to do, and, you know, they wanted to amp up the total employees there? I don't even know when that PDF came out. Nothing, Win Mullet. Nothing. and not a return. Nothing. I didn't hear anything. All I'm hearing is the Donald's putting everything off until the first quarter of 2021. So nothing. I mean, the FX thing is they're doing their thing. That's happening for them and what he does. But that far as that announcing the US dollar and nope, the new dollar, not a peep or mention of it. And Ripple and the whole thing, right? Ripple's already exchanged. What if they get this blessing to kind of walk and talk and act like a bank? What if they get that blessing from Brian Brooks and the CEO, the COO of the OCC? What if that happens? You see what I'm saying? In the end, Ripple ultimately, a lot of people think it's a lot of other things, but ultimately, in my humble opinion, Ripple's goal is to get XRP to be the one. Like Chris Larson said, cross borders initial thing was just it's an avenue to a thing, right? Long term, we want this digital asset. We want to create this digital asset, and for us as XRP to be the world currency for all kinds. This dude said it. I didn't say it. He said for all kinds of uses. For all kinds. How are you going to be able to do that if XRP is not valued at a particular price? He can't have it done for all kinds of use cases at 20 cents. It's not possible. Not possible, right? Jason Master Pietro, you don't want to, good to see you in the stream, brother, but you don't want to share how many of them XRPs that you have, but congratulations, because unfortunately, a lot of the bad guys out there, right? And so we don't want to give them an excuse to do some things, right? And I appreciate you being here, Jason Master Pietro. Where are you checking in from, Jason? I would be careful about, XRP Joe. There you go. Hit the like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't had a chance to do that already. So there it is right there. Shout out to Rock for comment. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people in the community kind of speculating, what is this loan thing looking like? What is that all about? How is that going to, what's work, like we said on the channel last night, what does working capital look like? And I think Rafa Cameron figured it out. I think he figured it out. I do not maybe sober. I do not think he is playing both sides. Me personally, I don't think so. Bob Moneybags is in the building. What's going on, Bob Moneybags? Jason. Oh, New York City, Jason. That's what's good, bro. What part of NYC? I am from NYC myself, bro. Jason, don't say how much you hold. I say that with respect. You can get on. Yep. We let them know. We definitely got the word out. We want to take care of our family for sure. Bob Moneybags. Right? Rafa comment said that Ripple tweeted that within 5 minutes. They tweeted the response to his hypothesis within 5 minutes. I am certain that the XRP content creators have been all over this whole thing. What's this loan thing? What is that about? What is that looking like? Right? I'm still like working capital. And I said it in the stream. Did I not? Did I not say it in the stream? What working capital do they have? Do they got a bunch of fiat somewhere? Or would that be XRP? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Has to be. Mr. XRP all in. That's an interesting statement here. Let's read this. Let's share this with the family. Mr. XRP all in says XRP and Bank of America direct payments to be expected in the next round of stimulus payments. That's an interesting statement, my friend. Is that something that you're kind of speculating on? Is that something that you heard from your dudes? How are you coming to that particular conclusion of a statement? We'd love to know at Mr. XRP All In. For sale says what? Let me share that. For sale says what? Siege, you're a New Yorker. I knew there was a reason why I like you. Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, born and raised in Brooklyn. Brooklyn boy over here. Whatever it is, whatever they're looking to do with that new job opening, I mean, a she's barrel of loans with an exclamation point. Do you think he just woke up one morning and just decided to tweet a thing? I'm telling you guys, every single move that Ripple makes and takes, completely intentional. Intentional. And I'm guessing, my thing is they may have just, within the last year or so, been looking into it, how they could do this, how they could serve that community. Probably from all the things that they've been doing in that area, hooking people up onto RippleNet, discovered this particular challenge of these SMEs not having their needs met with capital, etc. And said, hey, you got Joel Katz getting the work, you got freaking all the smart people at Ripple, the brilliant Brian Madigan getting the work and saying, hey, maybe this is something we can figure something out and do this. A lot of smart people over there at Ripple. Another direction for liquidity, another avenue or lane for liquidity. Guys, do me a favor, smash the likes if you haven't had a chance to do that yet. No worries. Collapse that chat real quick. Go smash the like. If you're enjoying the conversation and the hangout, and then come back to the chat and hang out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, sub to the channel and hit that notification bell. We're trying to get to 3,000 subs as soon as we possibly can. Arch Massey, sees this XRP opportunity is going to take me into the millions. I'm already looking for money market accounts to park the earnings in and live off the APY. I'm also looking at Tezos with their 4.9%. Your take. Well, Tezos, what is 4.9 Tezos? Staking Tezos? Is that what it is? Yeah, well, yeah, for me, Arch Massey, was that Mace? Well, let me find that again. For me, we talk a lot on the channel, especially on Wealth Wednesdays, by the way, Arch, if you didn't know it, we do Wealth Wednesdays, generational wealth strategies every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, where we learn and we discuss together generational wealth strategies. And one of the conversations that we've had is how much of your assets are going to be in a traditional space and how much of your assets are going to be in the crypto space, in the digital asset space, right? And for me, I said at no more than 30% will be in the traditional space. And I don't think it will be 30%. I think it'll be no more than 20%. So I plan on earning my yield on my assets in the digital asset space. So on platforms like Celsius, that's where I plan, and Kava, perhaps, depending on what you're going to be doing over there, to earn yield and to live off that yield. I also plan on leveraging that platform even more and instead of liquidating, leveraging the assets that I hold and just borrow in USDT and do my thing that way. I love it. 400 XRP. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Arch Mace. I think that's Mace. Only pulling at 25%. Cool. I like that. I like it. Binance. Hold on a second. Did Binance buy Trust Wallet? Hold on. Tyson Bailey? Is that a confirmed thing? Binance bought Trust Wallet. Binance is a monster. A monster. Those dudes are no joke. Tyson Bailey, is that true? Confirmation? XRP Lava. CoinZoom, 10% annual. I've never heard of CoinZoom. For me, in my household, me and Miss Crypto Siege, you know, it's Celsius without question. For me, it's Celsius. It's just everything about them. For me, is safe, trustworthy, legitimate, working. You know, has that sustainability to it, because it does you no good to put 8, 9, 10, 11% up on a website if ultimately you can't provide it. You can't follow through with those numbers. You're welcome, Arch. You're welcome, my friend. Wow, crypto exchange Binance buys Trust Wallet in first acquisition deal. Binance is a beast. What? Oh, CoinZoom is Lloyd's of London insurer. Cool. But what's the business model like? You know, that's the thing you have to take into consideration as well. It's good that they have some type of insurance, but what's the business model like? How are they acquiring? How are they developing and providing yield to people on the platform? You got to look into that. You got to check that out. You have to know what that looks like, because some of those platforms do some very, very risky things, and Celsius does not. Celsius gets collateral for anything that they loan out. TJ Jackson said, I was just looking for a new wallet. Wow. Binance buys Trust Wallet. Binance is not messing around. Whoa. Thanks for sharing that, Tyson. Thanks for going to find that, Win Mullet. Binance is not messing around. Man. With Chase Bank, I didn't hear this. Chase Bank did something too? Oh, you mean as far as offering banking services? Because I know JP Morgan Chase. Okay, gotcha, Sir Captain 6. Yeah. With Chase Bank joining with Coinbase and Gemini, we should see some interesting profit opportunities. Yep, absolutely. JP Morgan. XRP Lava's like, well, I was kind of hoping you guys would help me figure that all out. I hear you. Maybe we'll look into CoinZoom. Maybe we'll look into it. I think it's exciting for more and more platforms to try to begin and operate like Celsius. I hope they start to not just get into the space, but to behave more like Celsius. Run sustainable, safer. Every single thing has risk. Putting your money in a bank account. Hello. Depositing your hard-earned cash into a bank account has risk. There are no guarantees. It's no guarantees. It doesn't matter if it's FDIC insured or not. If the bank goes under, the bank is under. If interest rates go negative, whatever, your $100 went to $90. So everything has risk involved in it, right? Everything has risk involved. It's a funny thing too. A lot of people think that if you take a loan out and you don't put collateral up, that your collateral that you have is not at risk. That's not true. It's still at risk because you signed a personal guarantee. And if they have to get their value, they have to get their value. And by the way, they can call on that loan at any time, any single time that they want, for whatever reason that they want. It's always callable. Always. People think they get 5-year terms, 4-year terms, 2-year terms, and think they're good. Nope. Whenever they decide to make it callable, it's callable legally. Legally. That's what happened to Grant Cardone. Bank, I think the bank changed hands or whatever, bought out, whatever. This dude was thinking he's got a 10-year note or a 20-year note. Nope. Callable right then and there. They want that money yesterday. Can stake Tezos on the Trust wallet? You can stake Tezos on Trust. I'm doing a little bit of staking on Tezos with the Ledger. But man, Binance buys CoinMarketCap. Binance is buying Trust Wallet. What's going on? They're a beast, guys. They are. Binance is a beast. And Samsung's building all kind of wallets. I heard about that, Archmage. Samsung plans to have a crypto wallet bit until the new Galaxy S10. Yeah, I read that. Let me share that. Samsung has plans to have a crypto wallet built into the new Galaxy S10. I heard that, and I thought I heard about the people that are supposed to be working with them to do that. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but I believe it is a digital asset type crypto thing that's providing that wallet, helping them put that wallet together. Can you imagine that? Legal contracts, legal contract, and it's a personal guarantee. When you sign your name, it's a personal guarantee. So a lot of people think, well, I didn't put any collateral up. Doesn't matter. Calculon's in the building. What's going on, Calculon? Let me see. Yeah, that's criminal. 10,000%. It's collectible. It's callable at any time. I mean, but thank God there are other alternatives. Like, who says that you have to go to the banks to get your loans? There's another way. Who says you have to go to car dealerships to get loans for cars? There is, in fact, other ways. There are other ways to do it. That's the reality of the situation, is that there are other ways to do it. And they're significantly better than with the bank loans and your APRs and all that other stuff through these third-party lenders. Big G Wildcat or Wildly Cat's in the building. How you doing, my friend? Let me share this. I predict the government will one day allow banks to allow customers to hold stable coins in bank account wallets. Yeah, I agree. Let me share Vitze Wednesday with you guys so you guys just kind of know what's kind of going on. Let me share that real quick before I head out. Brave tab. Coil? There it is. This is from Vitze Wen, guys. XRP Tip Bot, important message. Action required. If you use the XRP Tip Bot and or have balance at the XRP Tip Bot, please read the entire post carefully. The XRP Tip Bot is a hobby project I started in 2017, created for fun and the XRP community. If you don't know me, I'm Vitze, a software developer from the Netherlands, working full-time on the XRP Ledger-related projects. During the last 2.5 years, the Tip Bot had a good run, over 2.5 million XRP tipped and almost 1 million tips. Mostly on Twitter, 10,000 active app users, 62,000 accounts, 36,000 signed in users, 18,000 monthly active users. One specific feature contributed greatly to this. Relative, still a hobby project, success. The fact that anyone can be sent a tip with just one message without the recipient having to set up an account. Tip balance could be could just be forwarded using the same syntax, or withdrawal could be requested at xrptipbot.com. That's what I did when I heard he was kind of making some different moves. As you can imagine, it made me so incredibly proud to see all of those users from around the world sharing their love and generosity with other people. Charities received thousands of dollars in XRP, and medical bills were paid by random strangers, taking advantage of the speed and low fees the XRP ledger offers. The Netherlands was a great place to live for my TipBot hobby project that got a bit out of hand, as it involves crypto custody. With no specific regulatory requirements for cryptocurrency custody, I was able to keep some XRP in a hot wallet, waiting until a tipped stranger claimed the funds XRP using an on ledger withdrawal. This changed rapidly. A little over 3 weeks ago, the Netherlands government passed the bill that will kick off the regulation of cryptocurrency custody in the Netherlands. While I feel this is a good thing, there are a few very problematic issues as well. Bill passed April 21st. A 6-month grace period was promised starting January 10th this year, but mandatory registration at the Netherlands regulator by May 18th. That's a few days from now. Worst of all, uncertainty costs subsequent calculations somewhere in 2021. Costs are already estimated at $25,000 per year. And with more and more crypto businesses in the Netherlands closing shop because of the uncertainty and deadline, the regulatory costs will be spread out over less companies, resulting in a horrible bill in 2021. So did I mention that the TipBot is a personal hobby project without any fees for users? So a deadline I cannot possibly meet, costs I cannot possibly predict, implementing KYC and AML myself. While plans still exist to do all of this in a more generic way, I decided I can't get my ducks in a row within a few weeks nowadays. And I don't want to charge absurd fees for using the TipBot. That wouldn't make any sense and take all the fun out of it. So I've been racking my brain trying to come up with a workaround, some kind of alternative. With Zum in beta, maybe I could take the entire TipBot on Ledger. While I initially thought this was a viable option, the more I thought about it, I realized it wasn't. There's the 20 XRP account reserve, so new users would not be able to onboard unless someone tipped them 20 XRP at once. Then there's usability. While there's always plenty of room for improvement, I aim to build user-friendly software that doesn't need an entire step-by-step manual. If onboarding would mean a user would have to download a non-custodial wallet app, generate an account, write down a secret, purchase and send XRP, or get 20 XRP tip, etc., what good would that be? When it comes to usability, one of the companies in the space I really admire is Uphold. I had some calls with them before about integrations, working together with Zum, etc. And I really appreciate their vision, team, and leadership. Their platform feels like home, and they have a great, well-documented API, a dream come true for any developer. How about that? I did not know that about Uphold, although I do have an account there. So I called them a week ago. Could XRP TipBot love Uphold look like? Okay, would we be able to partner up in a matter of days? I mean, we had calls at odd hours, early mornings and late nights because of the different time zones. The Uphold team went all out to help me, to allow the XRP TipBot to survive. And they did. The XRP TipBot will live on. One difference, all TipBot users will have to link an Uphold account to be able to hold and receive their balance. I assume many XRP community members and crypto enthusiasts already have an Uphold account. They will be able to link their accounts, 2 clicks and done a few days from now. Users without an Uphold account can register at Uphold first. It will be possible to skip this and simply withdraw your tip balance, of course. So yes, users will have to link an Uphold account before they can send or receive tips in the near future. But the upside of XRP TipBot love Uphold Yeah, it's a great deal. A few days from now, when linking your Uphold account to your TipBot account is possible, thanks to the existing Uphold platform, the XRP TipBot will benefit from their fiat on-ramp, fiat off-ramp, cryptocurrency exchange, optional link TipBot balance for multiple social media accounts. That's an optional thing. The TipBot and app will live on. So the long and short of it, Uphold came to the rescue because of Uphold. Uphold came to the rescue. The XRP TipBot will live on. You have to link your account if you want to continue to use the TipBot. But I think that's cool that Uphold did do that and did share with them. That's a pretty cool deal that they took the time to help this guy. So shout out to them. Big time. Guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a really, really cool hang. Without question. I may even do another one, another late one. We'll have to see. Maybe catch some of the people from abroad. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And if you go to Ledger Live XRPGO, they actually have a thing on their website on how to do that with Tezos. Yep, they sure do. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I definitely appreciate it. I'll definitely see you guys in the morning tomorrow. But again, I may do a late night stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to hit the different kind of coast. Maybe catch some people early in the morning, do a late night stream. We'll see how it goes, guys. Thanks so much. It's been a great hangout as always. Don't forget, guys, Wealth Wednesdays every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're together. We talk generational and learn generational wealth strategies. I got an awesome lineup for you guys of people calling in as well. That's going to be a really, really cool deal. Without question. Big E, Wally Cat, you're welcome, bro. It's been great to hang out with you guys tonight. So guys, listen, never ever forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.